a very warm welcome to Bharata First. I'm frankrausanpereira. This is FRP Explains. First, let me inform you about Bharata First Knowledge Center, a learning experience that will transform the way you learn and prepare you completely for your competitive exams journey. Our classes are on in full swing in international relations and Indian art and culture. We've also begun our short courses on how to improve your English, identifying what's important in newspapers, and so much more. There's so much more that the Knowledge Center has to offer. So go to kc.bharatafirst.com and register now. Our limited period early bird discount offer ends on the 31st of July. So this is your last chance at getting the offerings of the Knowledge Center at this rate, at such a reasonable price. You will not get it post the 31st of July. So this is your last chance to register. Register now at kc.bharatafirst.com. Since you're here, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon and then all notifications. And do share the content as well so that more people get to know about Bharata First. The NSO Group, an Israeli-based company, and in particular its Pegasus spyware, has been in the news for a while, and it has come to the forefront yet again after something called the Pegasus Project, a project that has been started by media houses, over 15 of them across the world, looking at specific data that has been leaked, which has showcased the fact that the spyware has targeted over 1,500 numbers across the world, and snooping is taking place at a large scale. Out of those, 300 are in India as well, is what The Wire is reporting. The Wire is part of the Pegasus Project, along with the Washington Post and several other big publications around the world who are looking closely at these set of leaked data or leaked numbers. Now, the NSO Group has suggested that just because the numbers have been leaked or the data has come out of these numbers, it doesn't mean that the software has been used to snoop against them. So that is what the NSO is suggesting. That is the parent company of the Pegasus spyware. The company was started in 2010 and has become very famous for its, or infamous for its, Pegasus spyware. Let's not forget that a couple of years ago as well, this particular issue was in the news, and the media houses were reporting about it, about how the Pegasus software was used on several WhatsApp numbers through WhatsApp to spy on individuals, especially activists, especially journalists and others who were against or who were writing articles that were not in good light as far as the government is concerned, and trying to expose the government on several fronts. Now, the government thereafter has said that there was no such snooping that was conducted, but it has not directly rejected the fact that it is using Pegasus spyware at all. Now, Pegasus has not given out its list of clients and whom it services, but has categorically stated that they are legitimate governments around the world who are doing legitimate business, and they are helping these governments to identify troublemakers, identify terrorists and anti-national elements, so that safety of the nation and safety of these governments can be kept in place. So that is what Pegasus has said. Now, in the latest report that the media houses have reported, they say that over 300 such people have been snooped upon. About 40 of them have been journalists, 2 ministers in the cabinet, 3 members of the opposition, other activists, government officials, and lawyers and institutions as well. Whether or not this is actually happening is still to be understood, and we still have to get into the depths of it. But The Wire has come out and suggested that they have randomly picked a few of these numbers, and a test has been carried out by them, and the tests have very clearly showed that the Pegasus software has left some kind of traces on their phones. So there is a correlation directly to the list of phone numbers and the Pegasus spyware. This particular issue is likely to be taken up in Parliament as well, and Parliament could be disrupted as a result of Pegasus, because the opposition is clearly watching this particular issue and wants the truth to come out and wants the truth to prevail. As common men and common citizens of the country as well, we too deserve to know exactly what is happening and how and by whom this particular spyware is being used. So we'll wait for some time and see how it progresses. And for all you know, we may not get to know the real details of this particular issue as well. But media houses around the world are at it and are looking at it closely and are carrying out their own set of investigations. So at some point in time, the truth is bound to prevail. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of FRP Explains. For those of you who like the content, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and then all notifications. And let me remind you about Bharata First Knowledge Center as well once again. It's a learning experience that will help you in your competitive exams journey. Don't miss out on it. Our classes are on in full swing in international relations and Indian art and culture. We've also launched short courses too, one on how to improve your English and the other on identifying what's important in newspapers. There's so much more that the Knowledge Center has to offer as well. Go to kc.bharatafirst.com and get all your details there. Then register now, because the limited period early bird discount offer is ending on the 31st of July and you will not get the offerings at such throwaway prices. So register now at kc.bharatafirst.com and make full use of the Knowledge Center. For those of you who like the content, you may contribute to keep our content alive as well. Here are our UPI IDs. A small contribution that you make will be a giant leap for us to keep bringing you this content. That's it from me. See you again next time.